Your chance to earn life-changing amounts of $4,538, $8,253, and even $11,326 per day will be destroyed too. Before I reveal the juiciest money-creating secret ever released, it's important you know this is nothing like any video you've ever seen before. This is not your typical sales video because there is nothing to sell here. You heard me right. I'm not selling a thing. So you can put away your credit card now. Go on, close your wallet and put it back in your pocket. You won't need it to make life-changing daily incomes like this and status-altering monthly earnings like this. Hi, my name is Frederick Morton, and in the next 3 minutes and 37 seconds, I'm going to give you the opportunity to pull in profits like this. Profits that will buy your dream home, your favorite car, your round-the-world vacation, or whatever it is that makes you happy. Picture yourself making profits like this, and even this. Let me tell you, a few months of receiving payments like this will change the way you think about yourself. Period. It will even change the way others think about you. You pull up to the club, they'll open up that red velvet rope and skip you to the front of the queue. You want to make a reservation at that hottest restaurant in town? No problem. They'll open the private room for you. This is 100% possible by using the exact same thing I used to earn $39,966,882 in 1 year. Which I have to admit really pissed me off because I was only $34,000 short of earning $40 million in 1 year. Now, do I have your attention? Good, because what you might be lucky enough to get your hands on is the real thing. I've done everything in my power to make sure this doesn't get out to the wrong people. So if you're watching this video, it's because I wanted you to watch it. It's because you are the perfect person to take advantage of this life-changing opportunity. If you pay close attention, I'll explain in just a second how you might be able to start making huge daily incomes today. This is nothing like you've ever seen or heard before. It's got nothing to do with internet marketing, forex trading, or stocks, and it's definitely not risky gambling or MLM marketing. Those things will burn a hole so big in your pocket you only wish you saw this video a lot sooner. Believe me, I know. What I'm going to reveal to you is going to make a lot of so-called gurus extremely upset. But I don't care. These guys are hell-bent on scamming the hard-working, honest folks out of as much money as they can. It's time I lifted the lid on all of them. Let me guess. You've probably been burned yourself. Am I right? You've probably bought a sham software that constantly lost your money until you gave up in despair. And even though you were disappointed and angry, you tried another system by another guru, and the same thing happened again. It looks great on paper until you go live, and then you have to stay glued to your computer screen for hours and hours, or you just can't make trades because you just don't have the time. So you start to wonder, is it something you're doing wrong, or is it the system? It feels like you're banging your head against a brick wall. You want to scream out, does anybody actually make money from this crap? It's not like you're asking too much. All you want is to make an easy, consistent income without having to risk your life savings. Something that can fit into your busy life schedule even if you work all the hours of the day and still make a nice profit. So why is it so hard to make money online? Why do so many phony systems fail? And it's not your fault. But why do they never live up to the hype? Today I'd like to show you why most systems fail, and I'll even show you which systems to avoid like the plague if you want to keep your hard-earned money in your pocket. You see, I know what it's like to be continually scammed, over and over again. I know how it feels to be the guy on the outside looking in on the other people getting richer and richer and having no idea how to get a piece of the action. Not anymore. Now, if you've got any brains in that hard head of yours, you should be asking yourself, what makes this guy different from all the other greaseball scammers out there? Well, I could waste both of our time and explain until I'm blue in the face about how I'm different. But I prefer just to make it clear and simple. Instead, I'm going to let you see for yourself exactly how you will earn life-changing money every day of the week of every month. Until you're so stinking rich, you won't even know how to spend your money. I'm being serious. Money will gush into your account at such a rate you'll wonder if you can even spend it all. See, I know just how it feels to be the guy on the outside, desperate for a change, struggling to make ends meet, worrying about bills, stressed about my small paycheck. I sincerely believe every person should have enough money to buy their home, drive their own car, and provide for their family, to enjoy life. I believe every human being deserves the chance to live a good life of freedom and choices, not the rat race life you're born into and trapped in until you die.
I'm on week 2 of using my Profit Perpetual system, and I'm in profit $92,843 already. I've made roughly $4,500 profit every single day, and I don't even need to be at my computer to do it. Your system is amazing, Fred. Thank you so much for the chance to change my life.
If you move fast, you can copy Jason's success in a few minutes from now and begin earning life-changing money. But first, I'm going to lift the lid on something the fake gurus would hate for you to know. See, unlike the system you just saw Jason using, most systems are actually very scammy. You see, they are actually programmed to work against you and lose your money. I mean, shocking, right? You see, what people don't realize is these phony gurus don't care if you lose all your hard-earned money. In fact, that's what they want. So they release these dodgy, scammy systems, and you load it with your hard-earned money, and boom! Within a few trades, it's been wiped out. Pretty shady, right? They're going to hate me for revealing this, but I don't care. It's about time somebody exposed their shady ways. I don't care what happens to me, as long as all the scammy softwares are stopped. Forever. If I get hate mail, then so be it. Now, take a look at how much money this system has made in the last year. That's $50,000 rolling in every single day for the last 12 months. As you let the image of millions of dollars marinate in your mind, just think about how life-changing these amounts could help you. Now let me throw a few words out there that I'm 99% sure you've heard a few times. Let me think. Glitch, loophole, anomaly. I'm sure you've heard the word trick a few times too, right? Secret system, that's only ever been used by the so-called guru. Ring any bells? Yeah? You've heard those fake gurus say these terms over and over, haven't you? Well, let me let you in on another secret. It's all garbage. Yep, all of it. It's all a sneaky ploy to make you believe their systems are tapped into a strange way of making money, when in reality, it's just crappy software, probably programmed by some idiot kid who has no clue how to make money.
Hi Fred, my name is Brian. Your Profit Perpetual system has blown everything else out of the water. Now I'm making at least $5,000 a day by just using your system, just like you said. Honestly, all I want to say is thank you so much. This has been amazing. Thank God, I've been doing a lot of your system, and look where I'm living now.
You've just seen Brian, who is one of my highest earners. He made the right decision, and now he's on his way to banking over 6 figures per month. You saw my system has drastically transformed his life, giving him complete financial freedom. And this, my friend, could be you right here, right now. Yep, earning insane profits like this over and over and over again. Listen, my name is Frederick Morton, and just 18 months ago, I was in exactly the same position you are in now. Broke, unhappy, desperate, and frustrated, looking for a way out of the mind-numbing rat race that I was born into. I couldn't even afford the rent on my 1-bedroom studio apartment. I was so broke, I used to log into my neighbor's Wi-Fi connection because I couldn't afford my own internet. I mean, that's low, right? See, I used to work at Bank of America for a really low wage, and I worked all the hours of the day. I didn't do anything exciting. I was just the lowly bank teller behind the bulletproof glass. Then, one day, a very attractive woman walked in and wanted to deposit a very large amount of cash into her bank account. Due to banking regulations, I couldn't authorize it straight away without asking her a few questions about her business. What she told me next blew my mind. She told me she owned her own hedge fund trading binary options. The one thing that stuck out is she built a portfolio worth $146 million in 4 years. As part of my job description, I was trained to offer high-value customers like her products within the bank. Investment plans, savings options, loans, etc. I sold her so well on one of the bank's investment strategies that she was so impressed with my approach that she invited me out for dinner at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in New York City, one of the best restaurants in the whole city. At dinner, she told me she liked my style and wanted me to come work for her. She promised that within 1 year, I would be a millionaire. At first I was a little suspicious, but then I remembered I'd seen all of her accounts and it was all 100% legitimate and ethical. If Bank of America trusted her, then what problem could I have? Heck, anything was better than my dead-end job. I shook her hand and handed in my notice the very next day. What happened next turned my life upside down. I made $742,264 within my first 6 months of being on the job. She was right. I was on my way to becoming a millionaire. In fact, I broke all records in her company. I quickly rose to the best trader she had, and the other traders became jealous of my rapid rise to success. After 9 months, she invited me to the mansion of the CEO of Evercore in the Hamptons. Evercore is one of the biggest investment firms on Wall Street, and it was there I realized just how much money could be made. There were helicopters, yachts, supercars, mansions, attractive women. This was how the 0.01% were living, and I couldn't believe my eyes. These guys were billionaires, and suddenly I felt poor again. The next decision I made completely changed my life again. I decided to open my own binary options trading firm. At first, things went amazing. I was making anywhere between $200,000 and $300,000 a day. I was on top of the world. Reservations became as easy as clicking my fingers. Private jets were just a text away, and don't even get me started on the women. Before money, I couldn't even get a girl to look at me, let alone date me. And now I was getting dates like cabs. I'd walk into a bar and leave with 3 or 4 phone numbers. And then it all came crashing down. The banking crisis hit and everything changed. I lost $34 million in 17 hours. Bang! It was like life had slapped me straight in the face. Nothing hurts more than being broke, back to square one, failed, washed up. I had to make it back, quickly. I was called crazy, nuts, insane, but I knew it was possible. I had done it once before, so I knew exactly what it took. I just had to figure out a way that automated my trades so I didn't literally have to be making them myself. That way I could leverage my time and scale up the trading automatically. So the time it took me to become a millionaire the first time around could be cut in half. I managed to take a small loan of $75,000 and I got started. I hired the best programmers in the world and created a system that was guaranteed to make money. The programmers created it with the specs that traded exactly how I wanted it to. It wasn't an easy task, but we got there. Oh, did we get there? The first version made $261,748 in its first day. It wasn't bad, but it still wasn't perfect. I was making around that per day before I went broke, so it still wasn't perfect. We ran more tests, did more diagnostics, and recalibrated the algorithms so that the software became 72% more responsive and 91% more accurate in making profitable trades. The second version made $434,921 in its first day. We were making progress, but I wanted perfection and I would stop at nothing less. My team continued to develop the software even more until the software reached $562,389 profit in 1 day of trading. It was more than I'd ever made in a single day of trading. I knew it was almost ready. The next thing I did will really shock you. All of my friends and family kept insisting I should sell the software to the major trading firms and global banks. Anything making this much money would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars to a corporation like that. But something inside me didn't agree, at least not yet. I still thought the system could be improved. And that's where you come in. In order for me to really perfect the system to how I envision it performing, I need your help. My team needs to run more tests and more diagnostics, and the only way we can do that is with more case studies. My trades just aren't enough anymore. That's why I'm opening up the doors for 35 lucky people to become complimentary testers of the Profits Perpetual system for the next 12 months. Over this period, we can collect enough data and continue improving the system. Guess how much I'm going to charge you? Nothing. Yep, not a single penny. In fact, I'm even going to give you money. You heard right. You'll have money deposited into your Profits Perpetual account upon activation. I know. Call me crazy, but I want to set some kind of incentive to prove just how powerful this system really is. And like I said before, I need your help to take it to the next level, starting here, right now. Sometimes opportunities like this sound too good to be true, and I can completely relate to feeling like that. I can assure you this is no scam BS or a get-rich scheme to take all your hard-earned money. In fact, it's a simple way to become very rich very quickly and live the life of your dreams. We all have dreams, but most people never get the chance to fulfill them. But the 0.1% does. You, my friend, have the opportunity today to join the 0.1% and have access to a life full of financial freedom. Take a look at the money the system has made for me in the last 6 months. Take a good hard look at these profits and really start to visualize the changes this would make in your life if you were earning the same amount. Take a look at these daily profits. It comes in and day out with no work whatsoever. Just switch on, sit back while the system generates profits like these every single day, like clockwork. If you're smart enough, you'll ask yourself, how is this actually possible? Well, the answer is simple. The system will only trade when it's 100% certain it's going to win. Which means every time the Profits Perpetual system trades, you are guaranteed to make big profits like this each and every time. So today, you might just get lucky enough to grab a free beta tester copy of the software. This system isn't the usual scammy crap you see all the time being advertised on the internet, where fake gurus try to exploit people like you with these useless systems that no longer work. All they do is make you trade high and lose your money while they get richer and richer behind the scenes. They will feed you with bullshit about complex algorithms, timing glitches, undiscovered loopholes, while in fact they are taking you on a wild goose chase. The real truth behind making real money each and every day like this is trading in small increments, while the other scammy programs are designed to make you trade high and lose your money every time. This simple method has brought in over $21 million for my students this year and will continue to bring in more each and every day like clockwork, as my system has been almost perfected to do just that. Now, I want you to see for yourself just how much the software can make you in just 24 hours. Okay, you can see I'm now logged into a brand new broker account that I've just opened today. You can see the exact time and date and the balance, which is at $0 right now. I'm going to now let the Profits Perpetual system connect to my broker account and leave the account for 24 hours and see how much profit the system has made when I come back. Okay. So you can see from the time and date that 24 hours has passed, and now my balance is $15,329. Pretty incredible, right? Can you think of anything else that allows you to set and forget and then come back to profits like this? Now, can you see why I'm so excited? In one day, you saw with your very own eyes how this account went from nothing to over $15,000 without me having to do a single thing. You don't need any skills or experience to replicate exactly what I've done here. But there is something you need to do. You knew you had to do something, right? All you need to do is enter your name and email address into the form provided right now. As soon as you've done that, you can begin profiting from the same system that has generated over $21 million for my beta testers already. Luckily for you, I've made it super simple for you to get started right now. Enter your name and email in the boxes on this page now and hit the send button. So go ahead and do it right now. Type your name and email address in the form, then hit the button, and you will be taken to the secure download area where I will meet you with your personally branded copy of the Profits Perpetual system. In just a few moments, you will be making daily incomes like this, but only if you act now. I can understand your excitement right now. The thought of becoming a millionaire is a great feeling, but you must act now if you want it to become your reality. There are only 35 places up for grabs on my next testing round. After I have my 35 users, this site will be removed forever, and so will your chances of becoming a millionaire. If the thought of losing this amazing opportunity scares you, then I strongly suggest you act now and enter your details into the form right now and meet me in the secure download area. I'll see you on the inside.